2 in the morning. Couldn't sleep, bro. Well, I did sleep, but I'm gonna go back to bed. But so we have here. This is 25 on the front, the ADU, and it is 38 front to back. Okay. Now we have a driveway here, which will essentially be a driveway into a garage in the basement. Now, the first level of this home, what I'm hoping or trying to do is that we can level off this land in between these two units to make it more usable because of the slope. Now, the wall height on here is huge. So between the grade and the top of the foundation, it might be 3 or 4 feet, just so you know for the record, because I don't have any measurements here. I'd like to tell you where the top of the wall here is, but there's got to be at least 4 feet of exposed, it's an older building, but it's in really good shape, exposed fieldstone foundation. So what I'm thinking is we'll have the driveway here. It's a drive-under garage, 38 feet deep, so I can make an argument that's a 2-car garage underneath. Now, I believe we're going to have to incorporate some type of wall here to kind of level this off. Now, there's a little patio here and the main door right there. I want this to be with grade. So, hopefully, what essentially I'll be doing is, I don't know if I could have put a couple of steps here, and then it turns up and in. So if somebody comes from the street, they go like that. Or, I'm being in consideration of seniors on this one, is even if there's a straight walk going from here, it'd be great if there was no steps or anything like that. Maybe there's one step, or it's pitched so we have no steps. What's that? Less than 2 degrees slope. To be like ADA compliant. So now we're keeping I want a minimum of 24 off the sides here between the two, because essentially if Healy keeps going at it the way she is, there are proposals I know of in there that the minimum square footage on a lot in the state of Massachusetts could be 5,000 square feet, and it helps clears out a lot of these bad lots in the state. But if that's the case, to be a conforming, I could draw a line right in between these two. And then this is a single-family home by right, with no pre-existing nonconformity. This would be a conforming single-family home. So we're kind of speculating on that, who knows. But I was thinking maybe we can bring this to grade so that level is, and that helps accommodate for the garage underneath the basement. And that doesn't define it. We don't have to have the garage. I just think that would be very valuable. It's a better use of space. And then in the ADUs, it's not defined as gross living area. So it's kind of a hack on more usable space in these buildings. And never mind, also, I get a utility room down there, so it doesn't take away from the gross living area. So now we need at least 12 off of the side here. And I don't know how you're going to grade that in, but I essentially have it with that other plan that I sent you with the foundation, is I'm assuming there's going to be a step in it. So if I did a just solid stem wall in the foundation, so like say here we get a height, all I know is the height of the floor under here would have to be less than 6 feet 8 inches. Doesn't matter. I don't care if it's 3 foot 7 inches, but if we do a garage here, right? What do we need for height for a garage? 9 feet. I think we can cheat it up, and if we got that, we get a 117 line here, 118, and never mind, in any material I pull out of here, I can help work to grade that in. I don't know if, right, all the gutters on this building here, they all lead to here, and all that water just gets shed down that way. So I don't know if what we do here is, you know, we have a gutter here, and then maybe we do you know, a dry well here. I think that, you know, they're probably going to want to see something. And if we have that dry well here, I don't know if we just take you know, an additional French drain pipe and run it along here so that if there's any rainwater that comes down here, again, I'm hoping pitch, but, you know, maybe there's a slight grade to it going that way where it hit that. So not only do we get rid of the stormwater here, hey, we can have this stormwater here come over down here too. Or like come out here beyond this deck here, come in here. I could do that. I just dig a little fucking trench there, you know, and you don't have to bury the fucking things too deep. But that's would be essentially, you know, whatever we can do to so we don't create any issues for these people. Okay, driveway under, ADU, 25 of frontage, 24 separation between the two buildings minimum. We're gonna be at least 12 over here. We got a 64 and a half between here and there. And right, we got a slope here, 118. This drops down to a 110. So I'm sitting there going, if the top of this foundation wall, right, is at a 120, right? Maybe, or at least the top of the floor. Right, that's what I'm thinking here. And like what I said here, right? Now we got, right, this would be coming from the street side. So the garage under, I don't know, I was playing around here. I had 8'11". I don't know what I was doing, you know, me and my shitty math. But as long as, again, if we had the step, I'm like sitting there going, if we had 3 steps, then I'm not required to have a guard here because it's under 30. So if I had 1 step, 2 step, so you get 7 inches, 14 inches, 21 inches, then this here is 28, the top of it. Then I don't need any railings here. So if we had a step like that in that wall, that top of foundation wall, so I don't know, this might be again, this would be a 4-foot stem wall. I can bring this up with, I'll bring that up with lumber. Come around here, boom, boom, boom. This, you know, I don't know, this wall, you know, I don't know where you'd want that, but it really has got to be 4. I think it's just dealing with the drop over here is this wall right here, you know. Again, that's a stem. I'm not too sure, but that's why I associate myself with smart gentlemen like yourself. So I appreciate you. Any feedback, let me know, bud. Appreciate your time.